Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and I have another reading here today. I have option 1, 2, and 3. These are just the general energies for the week of July the 16th till the 22nd. So like always, these are general readings. Take them with a grain of salt. Apply them however you see fit. What does not resonate, just leave it behind. And like always, the timestamps, the decks that I use are always listed in the description box below. You're gonna see some here as well. I have some of the decks that I'm using this time. But everything, how to get a personal reading or anything else, my IG, it's always down in the description box below. So I want to invite you to take a deep breath. Whenever you are ready, click play after you have chosen the option that you want. So we have option 1, 2, and 3. So whenever you are ready, click play and we would start. So for option 1, oh my gosh, I can't pick this one up. Okay, so let's get started. Option 1, let me move this a little bit so I have space. There we go. So for option 1, we have the unicorn, so a spirit card right off the bat. So it's going to be an important reading, or some of you are going through some difficult challenge, because this will be considered a trump card in the animal spirit deck. Then we have Archangel Gabriel. Oh, it's Michael, I'm sorry. Archangel Gabriel. So there might be an important communication that comes through, or you need to communicate something, because I said Archangel Gabriel. But this is Archangel Michael. So I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So we have an Archangel already, a trump card, and the colors seem to match. There's a lot of purple and white and rainbowish color, and he has that too. Then we have Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon you cannot see yet. Okay, so I am getting that we need to trust. So people who chose option 1, including myself, there is a need to trust in something because of the crystal card here. Next card we have is engagement. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So let's put this here. Hold on. I want to move this so you guys, sorry. I thought I had it already too. Okay, so we'll put it like this. Sorry, you guys. Then we have trust. Okay, yeah. So that's what I was saying. I feel like people who chose option 1 there's a need to trust, to have faith in something. So this situation is calling you for you to have faith. You can. There we go. Then we have vulnerability. Number 34, if you're into numerology. And then our last card is the Cloak of Christ, number 4. Isn't this a stunning card there? Okay, so you're not going to be able to see them very clearly, but we'll see. We'll try to make it work. There we go. So people who chose option 1, I am getting that there is, like I said, a need to trust here. There is a need to have faith in a certain situation. For some of you, it could involve a marriage or some type of commitment. When I see the engagement card, it does not necessarily mean marriage. It could mean some type of contract or something that you really want and you are committed to. So there, you might be going through a situation in which it has been difficult for you to trust, to have faith that the situation will work out in your favor. But with the unicorn here, the unicorn, to me specifically, is an essence of reconnecting with higher wisdom and divinity. So connecting with the archangel that is right here, and we have Christ here in the reading. So if you're a big believer of God, if that's what you resonate with, and the archangels, then probably with the situation that you are dealing with, it would be a good time to connect with Archangel Michael and with Christ or with God. I'm also getting that some of you are at a crossroad in some type of situation in your life. You don't know which way to decide. Should I take left or should I go right? But with the unicorn, again, I am getting this feeling of you need to believe in magic. You need to believe that anything is possible. There's infinite possibilities. To use your wisdom. I mean, you have to believe that anything is possible, just like believing in unicorns. Some people do not have that expansive mind. They'll think about unicorns and they'll discard it. They'll be like, you know what? That's crazy. Unicorns don't exist. But right now, this situation is calling you to believe in anything beyond reasonable doubt. Anything that seems way out there, that seems like unicorns, believing in unicorns, believing in, I don't know, vampires, for example, something like that. So there are things that not a lot of people believe in. But right now, you have to believe in those possibilities, that there are endless possibilities coming your way, that anything is possible. Because to me, the unicorn is also a symbol of Christ. It's connecting with that Christ energy, and we have Christ here as well. All these colors seem to be matching pretty well, even here. So there's like a lot of purple and indigo. With this card here, I'm getting that there's a need to rest. There's a need for you to withdraw, to wait something out, to not make a decision right away, especially if you're at a crossroad. You need to take a nap and sleep on it, basically. Take this time to regroup as well. I'm also getting a feeling of feeling overwhelmed. I'm also guided to tell you that you need to notice that things are changing around you, that things are evolving, that you need to trust that everything will work out. Especially with the crystal card here. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive new on the horizon that you cannot see yet. And I feel that is what is... Look at these lights right here. This person is sleeping. She's not looking at it. She's looking straight at it, but it's also behind her. So this possibility is behind you. So you're not... I feel like you're not looking at it. And that's where the worriness comes from. That's where the anxiety comes from, the uncertainty. But I am hearing that the signs are everywhere, that you even yourself have noticed that everything works itself out. Why are you stressing out? Take notice of these signs. I'm also getting that for some of you, this could definitely involve a marriage situation, an engagement, something like that. And it calls for you to trust. So this week, maybe a situation happens, rises in your relationship, in your marriage, that it will require you to trust and have faith, regardless of the situation that comes up throughout this week. But for some of you, I do feel that you've been dealing with this, but it's just gotten to a point where it's like, you know, what do I do? There's nothing else for me to do. And Spirit is telling you, yes, there is something else for you to do, is to trust, have faith. There's something wonderful coming that you're just not aware of yet. But Spirit is, God is. Also, because Christ is here, I would say that some of you need to get intimate, need to get vulnerable with Christ. For others of you, yes, in your relationship, you need to be more vulnerable. You need to be open. Not be afraid of being emotional or looking weak, I'm hearing for some of you, to your partner. You need to trust that this partner will open up and will not judge you. That's for those of you who are dealing with some type of problem in the relationship. If you're not dealing with anything in your relationship and your relationship is fine and dandy and it's something else, then what it's telling you is don't be afraid to be vulnerable to Spirit. Or be vulnerable to yourself and sit down and be like, okay, I am afraid. I'm afraid of abandonment. I am afraid of not being lucky. I am afraid of something falling into pieces and me not being able to put it back together, or I am afraid of losing control. I'm hearing, and because I am seeing here also the cloak of Christ, God is protecting you. God is with you. Christ is with you. You have to give your worries to Him and know that He will right things for you. He will create divine justice for you. I'm also hearing that God, your angels, know what you've put into this situation. They have seen all the efforts that you have put into this. They have seen your struggles. They have seen how many times you have prayed crying, how many times you've asked for assistance. They know. And they're telling you that you're tired, that your soul is tired. And Spirit and God knows that your soul has been torn down from the inside and out. And some of you are feeling this anxiety that you just can't pin down. You just don't know where it's coming from. But I'm hearing you're being given grace at this time. You have to take refuge in the knowledge that God and your archangels love you unconditionally, and that they are watching and making justice for you at this time. I'm getting the feeling that some of you are afraid to be alone. I'm getting the feeling that some of you want a relationship in which you can grow old with. And for those of you who are in a relationship, it feels like it's rocky. Like that dream of growing old together, of being together forever, is being threatened for some reason or another. But I'm hearing that you have to honor and follow the guidance that is in your heart, that is coming to you. But in order to hear that guidance, you need to rest, because you're tired. And this is a very powerful reading, a very powerful message, because we have the Archangel Michael and we have Christ in the reading. And we have a spiritual trump card, the unicorn. So find refuge in your spirituality, in your religion, in your faith, and have trust that whatever is bothering you at this time will be resolved in the best way possible, and the Spirit has your back always. And I feel like this anxiety that some of you can't pin down at this time is because you need to rest. You're overworked, you're overloaded or overload. There's an overload of thoughts, of worriness, of wanting to control something, but you can't, because it's not up to you. I'm hearing you need to pray. You need to pray, and your prayers are being heard. You're not being ignored. You're not being avoided. So have faith and take refuge in your spirituality. Everything will be well. It seems like it will be a week in which you may not see the answer right away, but I feel that there will be a lot of spiritual guidance around you. Christ will be coming up heavily if you pay attention, if you are aware of the signs. Archangel Michael might come strongly. Also unicorns. Maybe you see unicorns, and that is going to be a sign that this reading is telling you, okay, go back to that reading. What did the reading say? Trust, have faith. Keep your chin up. So that is a message for people who chose option 1. And now we're going to move to option 2. So option 2, we have the beaver. So a water sign. Some of you may be dealing with the water sign. Whoa, my thing just fell. Archangel Gabriel, another archangel. This is going to be a heavy week for all of us. If another archangel comes out here, I'm going to, I'm gonna be amazed. We have let your friends help you. Something just fell. Everything's been falling lately. Everything's falling into place, maybe? I'll take that as that. The other one is romantic feelings. Clear endeavor. And then we have resplendent with grace, number 24. And this one is 39. Okay. So just right off the top of my head, what I am feeling with this, I just heard someone's planning a wedding, and it's getting overwhelming. I don't think that's for everybody, but I feel like some of you are planning a wedding, and it's getting very. I'm hearing bridezilla. Someone is getting overwhelmed with all the choices. Where is the venue gonna be? The invitations. I'm also hearing here, because this person looks like she's getting married, you need to let your friends help you. Okay, you need to let your friends help you plan this wedding. I'm noticing this. Who is this? Give me a second. Let me look at it outside of the. She looked like Mother Mary for some reason. So ask for and accept support from others. I feel like some of you need to communicate. Whether you're planning a wedding or not, there is communication that you need help. There is an essence here of help. You need to ask for support, and you need to learn to accept it as well. Archangel Gabriel to me is one of the archangels that is all about communication, is about living your life purpose. For my example is Archangel Gabriel has showed up a lot for me when I wanted to create my YouTube channel. So I know for some of you, maybe you're planning on starting something that involves communicating to a greater audience or putting yourself out there. And with the Beaver card here, it's telling me that you're gonna have to put in a lot of hard work. You're gonna have to embody these qualities of the beaver here is represented by water, but to me, a beaver, I usually see it as, every time I see this card, I think of an earth sign. I think of the King of Pentacles. So someone who is very hardworking, someone who it's very also family focused. So throughout this week, you may be very focused on family and friends. Okay, and if that's the case, don't be shy to reach for help. I'm getting that someone needs to reach out for help, but they don't want to communicate that because they feel insecure, or they feel like you won't receive the help that you want. For some of you, I feel that you're going to be meeting someone through your friends. And there's going to be a lot of feelings here, and they're going to be worth exploring. This person may be a water sign. This person may be very good with communication. This person may be shy. See how the archangel here is kind of looking over his shoulder, and this woman is also looking kind of over her shoulder. And this woman is looking over her shoulder. There's an essence of looking over your shoulder. I'm hearing look the other way. I don't know. But regardless, I feel like it's going to be a good week to get things done, to work hard. I'm also hearing that there's something that you want to accomplish here with a clear endeavor. There's something that you want to accomplish. You want a goal you want to meet. But in order to do that, like I said, you're going to need to be more committed. Show more commitment of your part. Do not try to look the other way also. You need to commit to your goal. Be willing to put in the hard work in order to meet your goal, or in order to complete it. With this card here, this card is all about being ready. You are equipped to start this new chapter or this new stage in life. Success is yours, but you have to believe that you are ready and that you are capable to take this new step or this journey. So for some of you, this might have to do with, like I said, planning the wedding. Woo. See how I mean? Everything's falling. Maybe some of you want a wedding, but you're not sure. Or you're just not sure of if you could pull through with planning the big wedding that you want. For others of you, I'm getting that you want to get married, but you're afraid of the commitment. I feel like your partner is a very hardworking person, very family oriented. A person who, when they set their mind to something, they do it. They see it until it's finished. This is also a person who is very hardworking, has that good work ethic, whether this be you if you're not in a relationship, or this is your partner. I also feel that there is communication that needs to be addressed between your friends and family, maybe because you're feeling hurt in some way, and they're telling you that your feelings are real and you have to communicate this. Or maybe there's a project that you want to get done, but in order to do so, you need help from friends and family, and you need to communicate that. And you need to let them know, hey, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to do. And then you could get it done. For others of you, I am feeling that maybe your friends and family members, they see you overwhelmed and they come and they tell you, they communicate with you and they tell you, you know, you are more than equipped to do this. We got your back. Do it. Success will be yours. But don't try to turn the other way or ignore things. I'm feeling that there is a hand in help or helping hand that is coming to you. I'm hearing by someone you didn't expect. I feel like with this person, you'll be able to communicate what's worrying you, what's bothering you. And this person is going to be able to channel some information that Archangel Gabriel wants to give you. And I feel like it has to do with your life purpose and how important this situation is. For others of you, this involves the arts. Don't let your insecurities hold you back. If you believe in archangels, Archangel Gabriel is with you at this time or throughout this endeavor or throughout this problem. Or whatever it is that you're going through, you chose option 2. Pray to Archangel Gabriel, he is with you. He wants to help you. The word here, help you, is standing out a lot. For others of you, I'm getting that you've been getting signs of what this new endeavor is, but you've just been avoiding it, or you feel that you don't have what it takes to see it through, to complete it, or to probably even take on that project itself, or that new relationship, or whatever this is. But I'm hearing that you do. You have everything. I'm getting magician vibes here. So you got all the tools right in front of you. Work with what you got. And you will complete this project or this, whatever this is that you're tackling. So that's what I have for option 2. Now to option 3. For option 3, we have the horse, freedom, movement. Ooh, Archangel Raphael. What did I say? All the archangels are out today. This is going to be a very important week for all of us, I feel, energetically. True love. So if you're not in a relationship, there's potential to meet your true love throughout this week. Let go of control issues. Catch your breath, number 15. That would be Temperance in the tarot. And then we have 38, the courage of your love. Okay, so this is very much a love reading. Here, what's standing out the most to me besides the Archangel Raphael, to me, Archangel Raphael is all about healing, yes, physical ailments, health, but also emotional wounds, emotion. Like if you have any problems with your relationship, your partnership, whether this is like a love relationship or a brother, sister, mother, father, any type of relationship, Archangel Raphael is the angel to do it, to work with, in my opinion. Some people will say Archangel Samuel, but I work a lot with Archangel Raphael, and he's the one that is coming in strongly right here. I feel like there's a lot of wounds around some type of relationship here for most of you. Here what I am getting is that there's a lot of healing taking place, regardless, at a heart level, whether this is emotional or physical. I'm also seeing that you need to take a break. You need to enjoy the quiet period. Take this time to heal, to recover, recharge your batteries, recharge your energy, to be refreshed, to take on life again, or to take on the challenges that will come your way. So there might be challenges that will be coming up, and that's why Spirit is telling you that you need to rest. You need to. I feel like you're the one creating these challenges, and not because you want to intentionally, but it's because you are not letting go. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. See, this person here is holding on to this child. This child is holding on to the tree, and they are holding on to each other. And I'm pretty sure these people are holding on to each other too. So I feel like you're not wanting to let go of something. There's something that you need to let go, but you're not wanting to let go. Usually when we are like this, that we don't want to let go, it's because there is fear there. That's the main underlying thing, that there's fear. I'm hearing you have to get out of your own way, because all you're doing is getting frustrated and slowing down the process, slowing down the angel's way of helping you. There's a big difference between controlling something and holding intentions. I am hearing for some of you that there needs to be a clear, they're telling me explain the difference. So you wanting to hold on to something is you wanting to go something the way you want it to go. You want a present the way you want it, wrapped in silver wrapping paper with the yellow bow, and you want it to come on Friday at 2 p.m. for example. Well, that is you not letting go of control. You want a certain outcome. With this card, it's telling you that you will get the outcome that you want. It's just you're not going to get it in the way that you thought you were going to get it. You have to let go of that control, of wanting things to go your way. The moment you do that, Spirit could step in and work its magic. And the time it takes for Spirit to work its magic, you could take that time to catch your breath, to rest, to regroup yourself, to recenter. Because I'm hearing the situation is not over. There might be something that will come up and you need to recharge your batteries for it. And holding the intention is you being open to the idea of trusting that Spirit will work things out for you, but holding the intention of what you want. So if, for example, you want a relationship, well, hold that intention that you want a relationship. But let go of how that relationship should come about, what day it should come about, during what time frame it should come about. See the difference? There's a difference here. So It's okay for you to hold the intention that you want, the outcome that you want. Just don't be too rigid on it. Just hold the intention. Don't try to figure things out, because what you're doing is just you're stalling. You're creating more blocked energy instead of letting the energy flow. I'm getting ebb and flow. So you're not letting the energy flow here. You're not letting that energy flow. So I'm hearing that this fear that you have, and why you're holding on so much to this control, is because there's a fear that God or that spirit won't live up to your expectations. You have to let that go. Because yes, spirit will not give you something maybe the way that you want it, but essentially will give you what you need. Always, spirit always gives you something far more better than what our human minds would perceive or would want. So we have to trust. I feel like all these readings are calling to trust. There's a lot of there's 3 archangels that came through for every single option. So I feel like this is going to be a very important week in our lives. It's going to be, I'm hearing monumental week. I'm hearing this week and the next week. They're going to be very monumental. I don't even know what that word means, but that word came to mind. So I have to, I'm guessing like monumental sounds like important. If anybody knows, you could leave it in the description box below, because I don't really know. The phrase that I got is the next 2 weeks will be monumental. So if anybody want to put their input on what that means, please let me know. And I feel like you have to get out of your own way in order for things to flow to you, in order for the solution to come to you. I'm hearing you do not have to give up. Letting go of control does not mean giving up. Does not mean quitting. Does not mean, you know what, F this and that's it. No. You have to hold the intention. Just let go of how it's going to come about, or how it should look like, or when it should come. They're saying victory is just right around the corner, and it's going to come to you the moment you let go. Don't hold on to something for dear life. Have courage to let go. For some of you, this is a person that's coming into your life, or some of you have already met this person. Actually, this is someone you've met, and I feel that you're like, okay, when is this relationship gonna happen, or when is my true love gonna come? But you need to first heal. There's something that needs to be healed in you in order to move on with this true love that you want. Have courage to let go of the control issues and catch your breath. The moment you let go, you're going to be able to relax. The moment you relax, you'll be able to have freedom and have that fast forward movement. That's horse to me. Horse is that movement, that fast forward movement, that having that confidence that spirit has your back and that it's gonna work things out for you. And I feel like all these readings have that in common. It's the fact to trust that spirit will work things out for us this week. And there's a lot of green here. So if you're feeling any type of hurt in your body, something is aching, something is bothering you, or an ailment is resurfacing, go to your doctor, get that healed, go get that checked out. But just trust and let go. Stop trying to control something. It's not gonna, you're just stressing yourself out. You're creating more chaos, you're creating more anxiety. And that is what I have for option 3. I hope you guys found some guidance, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great week, and I will see you guys hopefully Wednesday. So thank you very much. Bye.